Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome to this live video. So this is going to be a Q&A. So if you have any questions, drop them below and I'm happy to answer. But I also wanted to come on here and share an important nugget of value especially with those who are just starting out. So majority of my audience here is beginner agency owners who are just starting to trying to sign their first client, or have signed their first client and are in the process of getting their agency past that couple clients and building up systems to scale past 3, 5, 10K per month, right? And I wanted to share an important concept which helped me personally sign my first initial clients very easily. And before I understood this point, I was doing a lot of efforts to sign clients and doing what other influencers online told me to do. I did that and it didn't work, right? But yeah, the main sentence and the main thing around this entire value is that empathy beats authority, right? There's something which I learned from one of my mentors, which is, if you are a beginner who's starting out in a new niche or market, the only way, and I would say the best way to stand out from your market and especially big competitors, is to use empathy. Because what big influencers in your space, so let's say you're working with realtors, right? What other people in your space who have a lot of clients, case studies, have the advantage is they have a lot of authority, right? They have case studies to back them, they have testimonials to back them. But you, since you're just starting out, you do not have those. So if you try to do what they are doing, you will not be able to stand out and you will never be able to compete with them. So the best thing to do if you're just starting out with your agency in a new niche is to use empathy to your advantage. This is the best time you can do that, right? And by empathy, I mean building real, genuine connections, genuine relationships with potential prospects, potential clients, right? Now, you need to understand the way you go, the way you do this is by understanding your prospects' needs, their entire market conditions. What are they actually struggling with? Okay, what is this core 1, 2, 3 problems which they are currently facing, which needs to be solved, and what are they trying to achieve with their business? You need to have a complete understanding of that, right? And once you do, that's when you can start providing value up front. Okay, building trust is the big game. Building trust is the biggest thing you can do when you're just starting out, right? And you do that by providing value upfront. Once you have understood their current situation and their desired situation of your ideal prospects and clients, that's when you can start providing value to them in any way or form. Okay, helping them out, giving them little nuggets of advice. Hey, you could do this way, you could do this that way. And what this allows you to do is build trust with your target market, right? People start to trust you more. You have a weight around your advice, okay, which you start to build around. Okay, so anytime, next time you tell them to do XYZ and it works out, they are going to be appreciative about it, right? This also comes out to this is a big value paradigm, but let's say you give a slice of pizza to someone, you're probably bound to get a full pizza back in future if you do the ask, right? So this is how value works. If you can provide upfront value, you are in the advantageous situation to get a bigger source of value which you personally need in an exchange later on, because that's just how humans are. Humans are built grateful, right? So today, if I give you if we're not friends, if I don't know you, right, and if I offer you a piece of gum, that's a start of introduction. That's a small, very tiny value which I'm giving you upfront, right? So later in future, once our relationship is built, and if I ask you for something, I'm actually in the position to make a bigger ask, just because I was the one who made the first, who gave the first value, right? So this is where building yourself up and providing value comes into play. Okay, again, for people who are joining in, feel free to drop your questions below. If you're watching this live, drop a hashtag live so that I don't feel alone here. But if you have any questions about like your agency, if you're starting out, or any mindset related question, drop it here and I'll answer it in the Q&A, or you can drop it after as well, and I'll reply back to you, right? But second thing which comes into play in terms of building empathy is having effective communication with your target market, right? And this comes into play alongside with like giving value, just being very clear with how you speak, being very friendly with your approach. Okay, we're not in a corporate world, so we're not trying to be super professional, and it's never a good place to be rude to any customer, even if they're not working with you, right? So be in a situation where you're having effective communication with them, you're relaying value to them effectively, and you're building relationships slowly over that communication itself. Okay, and once you're done with that, and once you've provided value, you reach a point where you can actually ask for small things like a testimonial, right? A testimonial goes a long way when you're trying to sign your first paid clients. So even if the first couple people you speak to in your market are not people who are trying to pay you, what you can actually ask them for is a testimonial, right? And once you have like 1 to 5 testimonials, that's all you need. Once you have like 1 to 5 real humans who are backing your approach, you can leverage that to sign your first big paid client, right? So yeah, that's basically how the system of like empathy beats authority works in the market. And if you're an agency owner who's in the chase to sign like their first 1 to 3 clients, this is the right time to use this approach and stand out. But yeah, if you that's basically what I wanted to cover in this quick live video. Again, I don't see any questions here, so I'll probably end this live video here. But in case you do watch the replay, just type #replay, okay? And alongside, if you have any question, you can drop that as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.